Our officials for this evening are Larry Bayshard and Steve Stahl.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network here in Clinton County. Wild Bill pumped up.
Varsity Bobcats.
And now the Northern Adirondack Varsity Bobcats. Non-starters are first.
Number 1, Chelsea Barkham, a junior. Number 2, a senior, Heidi Rayor. Number 3, a junior, Beth Trombley. Wearing number 6, a junior, Amanda Myers. A junior, number 7, Brittany Barron. A senior, number 9, Kristen Watts. A senior, number 11, Stacy Hartford. A junior, number 14, Laura Reed. Wearing number 18, a junior, Jill Gardner. A senior, number 21, Danielle McNeil. And wearing number 2, a junior, Cherish LeBombard. And now the starters for the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. A junior, number 4, Emily Lashway. A sophomore, number 5, Natasha Wilson. A sophomore, number 8, Tia Hicks. A senior, number 10, Stacy Siskavich. A freshman, number 12, Kayla Rabideau. A senior, number 13, Kayla Suppley. A junior, number 15, Kaylin Scott. Another junior, wearing number 16, Kristen Burnell. Number 19, a sophomore, Kelsey Torville. Wearing number 20, a junior, Sarah Trudeau. And the goalkeeper, a senior, Katie Charlin. The Bobcats are coached by Jared Courier. Now if we could all rise and remove our hats. The flag is directly above me here. I'm going to turn the mic over to Michaela Bushy for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Michaela Bushy. Good luck to both teams.
Okay, we're set to get underway. National anthem, all the preliminary stuff is taken care of. Hey, Ticonderoga will receive the ball first. Bobcats come into tonight's contest as the #1 seed in Section 7 Class C. This semifinal game, the winner here will take on the winner of the next contest tonight. It's Saturday night soccer on Hometown Cable, Saturday, October 28th. Just 3 more days, and it'll be Halloween, folks. Bobcats are in their home uniform, white jersey, green shorts. Kayla Rabideau picks the ball up. It's the yellow lines here, folks, on your TV is the out-of-bounds marker. Playing in the brand new facilities here at Osable Valley High School, located right next door to the high school. This field is not as wide as the Plattsburgh High School field. It's considerably smaller, but lengthwise, it's the same thing. These two teams played each other during the regular season, and the Bobcats prevailed both times. I believe the scores were possible. I think it was 3-1 in one contest and 3-0 in the other. But Ticonderoga here is maybe looking for a little bit of revenge, taken out on the Bobcats. Ticonderoga the last couple of years I believe is the #1 seed in Section 7 Class C softball action, and the Bobcats have upset Ticonderoga the last 2 years, and they've actually won 2 sectional titles in softball. Ticonderoga here on the attack. Me and Kelvin were located in the press box, the brand new press box. I don't even think it's a month old, with the bleachers attached to it. I know I reffed a game here earlier in the year and it wasn't here, and then came back in October, and what we're standing in was here. Okay, the Bobcats with a free kick.
Direct kick, moving
About the 40-yard line of the football field. Kayla Supley will take the kick. Chips it in, and it'll skip in on the goalie. It's been raining all day. Supposed to see some high winds in the area. We actually, in Lime Mountain, we did today, all last night and all day today, but got down here in the valley, and a lot quieter weather, just rain. This is an artificial turf field, so the ball, it hits that, it'll be wet, it'll skip, be a lot faster than actually what the NAC's used to. I don't know, did Ticonderoga play on an artificial turf field?
No idea.
I think they do.
We have some substitutes in the game.
I'm actually not used to these conditions we're taping this in, Calvin. We're indoors, folks, and looking through a window. We got one window open, the front of the camera, and now we've got a corner kick for Ticonderoga. Kelsey Torville getting ahead on that ball. Ball's going to squirt out of bounds. It'll be a Bobcat throw or a goal kick. Katie Charlon is the starting keeper for the Cats. The sweeper is Tia Hicks. The outside fulls are Kristen Burnell and Stacy Siskavich. Kayla Supley plays the stopper position. The halfback, center halfback, is Emily Lashway. She just kicked the ball to the outside. That's Kayla Rabideau with the ball. Or no, I mean Sarah Trudeau. Nice pass inside. Oh, they call it offsides.
Offsides. Ticonderoga ball.
It was Rabideau looking for Trudeau. Okay. I'm getting older, folks. Picking up the numbers is not
We're quite a ways away.
not as easy.
I got a Zoom, you don't.
On the free kick. That's Natasha Wilson. She's one of the outside starting halfbacks. Now Lashway dumps it in on the Ticonderoga defense. Trudeau there to apply some pressure. They get it to the outside. Going down the left wing. Ticonderoga on the attack. Kristen Burnell, who has been solid back defensively all year for the Cats. To pass back. They're inside the penalty area. Ticonderoga. Well, this ball's going to be picked up by Kaylin Scott. She gets it up to Trudeau. Trudeau deflects it in on the Ticonderoga defense. Now Trudeau, using her speed, picks up that ball before it could go out of bounds. Good work there. She cuts it back. Tries the centering, but that's blocked. Now a nice play by Ticonderoga to clear the ball. Near midfield. Now in Bobcat territory. But Hicks is there for the Cats. She clears it. Kristen Burnell using her strength, able to muscle the ball up to through midfield. Kaylin Scott goes to the outside to Rabideau. Rabideau trying to send Sarah Trudeau on the left side open, but the keeper near the top of the penalty area comes out and picks up the loose ball. Hard punt. It's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be NAC throw. Ticonderoga's in their away uniform. All purple. Some black down the sides. Defender trips up. The shot. Skipped right into the goalie. I think she saved it with her head or her face. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's a corner kick coming up for the Bobcats. Calvin's going to have to lean outside, get a shot of that. Taking the corner kick is Kayla Rabideau, I believe. Emily Lashway lurking in the front. Lashway can't get there. Who's the other outside? That's Kayla Supley in the middle. Burnell steps up. Kicks that out of bounds off Ticonderoga. Should be a white throw. Subs coming in.
I was talking to Foxy Gagnon at PHS, and he told me about this booth here. And this table being in a way is very inconvenient. I don't know if you're expecting a lot of newspaper reporters here or what. But
I don't know if it's been set up for the convenience of somebody to tape a game. They want you to go up above.
yeah, they want you to go up above.
This is for coaches that will be keeping football stats, Kelvin. Because they have something to write on.
Well, PHS has a similar setup, but they don't have a shelf there blocking the windows. So I don't think the people at PHS are any different than the people here in Ausable. They like football too. They could make it convenient for everybody.
Well, we got something to lean on. They don't want you falling out the window. I think that's Heron picking up the ball. Knocked away by Lashway. Number 11's in for the Bobcats. Stacy Harford. Ticonderoga on the attack. Shot blocked by Burnell. Tapped from Lashway to Burnell. Her clearing attempt's blocked. Sent in on a Bobcat keeper, Katie Charlotte. She moves out to her her right. Picks up the loose ball. Punt. Rabideau trying to get there with the defender number 14. That's Nast. for Ticonderoga beat Rabideau there. Now Lajway with the ball in the middle of the field. He hit Galen Scott with it. Scott unable to control it. Hartford gets it under control. Her pass stolen away. Hartford steals it right back. Knocked out of bounds. NAC throw. The officials are Mr. Larry Bayshard, Mr. Steve Stalls. The alternate officials standing on the sideline over there, Mr. Clark Herdick. Ball's at midfield. Natasha Wilson. She had a chance to do something with it. Kicked it right onto the Ticonderoga player. They send it over to the left side. Out of bounds. Kristen Burnell will take the throw. Kayleen Scott, Kayla Rabideau, Sarah Trudeau up front for the Bobcats. Scott working down the right side. Sent out of bounds. Off and Scott. It'll be Ticonderoga throw. Well, look at them shoes coming in, Calvin.
Ainsley McAlpine in the game now.
Are them some new soccer shoes, or those clogs or whatever, frogs or something? Them shoes that they got out now in all different colors. Very interesting to see bright orange on a girl with school colors of purple and white. Emily Lajway picks up the loose ball. Natasha Wilson steps right in front of her. Ends up losing it. Now Lajway with the ball. Taps it up to Kayleen Scott. Scott has Rabideau looking to break down the right side. Scott tripped up. Gets back up on her feet. Hartford there to try and help out. She taps it over to Wilson. Wilson steps around one defender. Natasha Wilson. Looking to put it in the middle with the left foot. Now sent across. The keeper makes a nice play. The keeper for Ticonderoga is Villardo. Ariel Villardo is her first name, Ariel. Lajway gets pushed. Bobcats now have a free kick just inside the 50-yard line. Somebody's offsides. Kayla is. Sounds like Darcy Rabideau yelling to her niece. Get onside. That's a daring, just clearing attempt. Wilson puts a shot towards the goal. Goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for tie. Villardo. On the goal kick. She hit Natasha Wilson. Actually, Natasha made a nice play. Didn't realize that it bounced off her head and right back to her feet. Stacy Siskavich with the ball. Tries to switch fields. Brittany Varon now in the game for the Bobcats. Varon, I believe, went in for Hartford. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be an NAC throw. Officials are dressed in their Halloween colors. They got the orange jersey, orange and black shorts. And got a little orange stripe on the black socks. The cutback by Trudeau. Now Rabideau going to try and use her speed. She does. Picks it up. Got to cut it back inside. Rabideau. She can't get the shot off. That defender, number 22, for that be Sharo, makes a nice play for tie. Prevents Rabideau from getting a good shot on goal. Both these teams are getting a break weather-wise. It was raining right up to game time. Everything is wet all around here. But I'm playing on artificial turf, so I don't have to worry about any puddles. We probably got some good drainage underneath. Tia Hicks sends it right back up on Ticonderoga defenders. Now Rabideau puts one towards the goal. The keeper knocks the ball down. Trudeau can't get there in time. And Villardo, another nice play. Keep Trudeau from putting that ball in the net. Wilson blocks the... Ticonderoga picked up the loose ball. Now Brittany Barron picks up that pass. Sends it down into the penalty area, and Villardo's there to pick it up. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable. We've played about 14 minutes of sectional soccer here. Other games today were canceled. Class B girls action that was supposed to be played at Shazy. Shazy, the weather conditions had to move things back until at least Monday.
It's raining again.
Huh? It's supposed to be raining again Monday?
It is. No, right now it's raining again.
Oh, it's raining again now. Rain's picked back up. But there is some breaks in the sky. Chance here for Ty. Shot put in. Katie Charlon moving to her left, picks up the loose ball. Hunter hands it out to Natasha Wilson. Wilson almost lost it. Charlo puts it back in on the Bobcat defense. Tia Hicks there. Hicks, nice pass out to Stacy Siskavich. Siskavich gets it up to Trudeau. On the overlap play here, Natasha Wilson goes down the left side. Wilson forced in the Ticonderoga defense. That was Nast kicking it out of bounds. Actually, I made a mistake. The girl with the orange shoes is Alpine. It's number 12. It's not 22. Lajwe, she's got a seam in the middle. Passes it back to the Rabideau. Rabideau tried to give her a little give and go. Kayleen Scott over on the right side. Ticonderoga taps it out of bounds. Bobcat throw in deep in Ticonderoga end.
And Cawley in for Ticonderoga.
Jill Gardner comes in for the Bobcats. Burnell gets it up to Kayla Supley. Supley, you're going to get called for that. The arms come up. That's an easy one for the officials.
Find your marks, find your marks.
Break for the Cats. That's off a tie player. Rabideau. She's going to get called for a push. Her arms came up. Good call by the officials.
It's all right, Kay. Kayla, just play, Kay.
All right. This is Wild Bill Chase, and the color commentator tonight is Darcy Rabideau. We're going to hear a lot of Darcy Rabideau here in the background. Ticonderoga clears the ball. They got some numbers. NAC quickly gets back on defense. Nice handball there by Burnell. Making it easy for these officials tonight.
I think she thought the white line was out.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. That's one thing teams got to get used to when they come here and play on this field, and the one in Plattsburgh. It's also a football field. You got all the field markings for the football field that are in white, and the soccer is in yellow. Then above the goals, you got the goal post for football directly above the soccer goals. I was reffing a game here earlier in the year, and the shot hit the yellow post, and the official that I was reffing with, he didn't even see it. He thought it was off the crossbar. I had to call it if I was the trail official. Rabideau with the throw in. Lashway. Little miscommunication there. We've seen that a couple times with NAC now. Kristen Burnell. All ball, people. And Burnell actually, she fell down, but the ball went in the favor of NAC and everything because of Burnell's strength. That's Gardner getting it up to Rabideau. Rabideau sends it in. Kayleen Scott on the right side. Tries to shoot it back towards the goal, and it goes through the post and out of bounds. Goal kick for Ty. Bellardo takes the short route on the goal kick. That's cleared all the way to midfield. Stacy Saskavich, number 10, trying to cut off number 10, Mandy. Tubbs with the throw-in. Gets it to Mandy. Mandy sends it in on the Bobcat defense. Lashway now with the ball. Clears it up the left side. Tubbs sends it in. And the keeper, Charlon, able to pick that ball up with no problems. Katie Charlon, the good punt. Bounces over a couple of Ticonderoga people. Kayleen Scott, she's there. Brittany Varon stepping up. Now Lashway moves to the outside. Should be an NAC throw. It's off Ty. Yep. Kristen Burnell will step up, take the throw for the Bobcats. 20 minutes exactly left in the first half of this Class C Section 7 game here at Osable Valley High School in Clintonville, New York.
Beautiful downtown.
Beautiful downtown Clintonville, New York. Tia Hicks knocks the ball off the Ticonderoga player. Shot put on goal. Goes wide. It'll be a Bobcat goal kick.
Also replaces McAlpine.
Okay, Stalls and Bayshard have switched positions. That would be the officials. Stall, excuse me. Actually, there's a Stalls that I used to work with. Nice pass there to Sarah Trudeau. Trudeau on the left side. She's going to try and cut it back. Put it on that right foot of hers. Gardner keeps it in for the Cats. Trudeau can't get it under control. It's cleared. It's off the foot of Lashway. Deflects right onto a tie defender. Nice move to her right. She kicks the ball out of bounds. Goes out of bounds. NAC throw. One reason that PHS field's bigger is they put it in an 8-lane track. I don't believe there's going to be 8 lanes around this one. It's only going to be a 6-lane track. So they have a little bit more room to work with. Saskavich. Thought it was going to go out of bounds. Nice pass to Supley. Supley goes to Gardner. They try to go back to Supley. That's picked off by Ty. Saskavich now with the ball. Brittany Varon. They go up over the top of Brittany Varon. And, okay, guys, calm down over here. These NAC fans getting all worked up. They blew the whistle. Sarah Trudeau, she's going to use her speed, get there. She does, but a little bad luck there for Sarah. Ball ends up going out of bounds. We got subs coming in for Ty. Sarah, you shouldn't wait on that. You should have pressured that. Let her get that under control. It's in the Rabideau. Deflects off her. Fullback for Ty. Clears it. Skips by Lashway. Skips by Supley. Burnell's going to come in there. Stacy Saskavich goes back to Hicks. Nice play there. Now the NAC defense just remained cool and calm there. Lashway gets taken down from behind. It'll be a Bobcat free kick just inside Ticonderoga's end of the field.
Northern Adirondack direct kick.
Officials are going to make them back it up a little bit. And Kayla puts it pretty much back to where she had it. With a nifty little play there. Nice ball by Supley. Trudeau on the left side. Cuts it back. Shot towards the goal. Keeper, I believe, got a hand on it. We got a corner kick coming up for the Bobcats. Kayla Rabideau to take the corner kick. Sarah Trudeau, she's got some height. Kayleen Scott. On the way on the weak side is Gardner. Keeper gets a hand on it. It's cleared by the defense. The halfback for the Bobcats got caught up inside the penalty area, so Ticonderoga able to get the ball under control and move it down the left side. Brittany Barron now gets a foot on that ball. Ticonderoga player fell down. No call made. Lajwe swing and a miss. Now she passed to Rabideau. Rabideau cuts it back to her right. Rabideau shot. Just wide. Goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Ticonderoga. You know what you got to do? You got to shoot one where it just drops just about before it gets to the keeper and it hits that turf. Then it skips. Takes off on her. So this is only soccer action today for Section 7 sectional play. A lot of action Monday night. There'll be 2 boys semifinal games and 2 girls. Oh, actually 4 boys semifinal games. Class C and Class B are both playing. Class B girls are playing Monday night.
And Class D quarters.
In Class D quarters? I thought they already had quarters.
Maybe it's semis then. Shazy is playing.
Yeah, okay, Shazy's playing. Seems to me they got the Class D set up so for a home field type of thing. If Shazy gets into the finals, they're going to play at home?
Nope. Finals is neutral.
Well, semifinals for some reason are going to be played at the home team.
That's the way they've always done it. All the sports.
Well, we're not here. This is the semifinals. We're not home field of NAC.
These do it different.
Oh, depends on the class. Calvin says the D's do it different. Tia Hicks. Nice play by Saskavich. Go back to Hicks. Hicks sends it up the right side. Hartford there. Steps around the Ticonderoga player. Hartford now loses it. She left her feet. Kayleen Scott comes over to help out. Now Scott steals the ball away. Scott, nice pass into the middle. Sarah Trudeau waiting. But Scott's there. Rabideau. Rabideau pouncing on that loose ball and unable to put it into the corner. Goes out of bounds. Score remains 0-0. We've got 12:40 left here in the first half. Bobcat soccer here on Hometown Cable. A goal kick. Velardo, the keeper, will take the kick. Bobcats have pretty much controlled much of the play here. But I'm sure head coach Jared Perrier would be more comfortable if his team actually takes the first lead. Supley waiting. Lets the defender get there. Knock the ball past her. We've got a call against Supley running into the Ticonderoga player. Didn't hear the first whistle. Wow, he moved that ball up quite a ways for Ticonderoga. I'm pretty sure it was about the 35-yard line that she hit the girl. Supley gets a body on that. We're going to have a handball called. Now NAC will get a free kick from 40-yard line. Rabideau, she going to get there? She does. 50-50 ball on the keeper. It was loose for a second, but nobody there for NAC. And a wide open net. And Ticonderoga moves the ball down the right side. Supley ends up kicking the ball out of bounds at midfield. It'll be a throw with subs coming in. Lajwe. Her hustle there. Ends up the NAC getting possession of the ball because the girl from Ticonderoga kicked it out of bounds. Saskavich. sends the ball down the left side. Trudeau, we've seen her try to move it down that left side, but Sarah likes to put the ball on her right foot, so she generally has to cut it back. Rabideau with the ball. A little impatient there. She had time to do something with the ball and quick kicked it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Ticonderoga. They've had their difficulties here with goal kicks, actually.
Don't let her beat you, Tia. Don't let her beat you.
They don't have anybody strong enough to really put a good boot into the ball and get it up the field. The short route, stolen away. That's Hartford. And that forces Ty to send it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in on the far side for Northern Adirondack. Natasha Wilson comes in. Loose ball inside the penalty area. Bouncing around.
We'll take it.
We got a high kick called. It's indirect. 2 touches of the ball before it can go in the net. It's inside the penalty area. The shot. Goal! Northern Adirondack gets the first goal here tonight. On the set play, the keeper made the save, and I'm not quite sure who was on the weak side to put it in. Number 11. Hartford, number 11. Stacey Hartford, with 9:01 on the clock left in this first half, has given the NAC Bobcats a 1-0 lead in this Class C Section 7 semifinal game against Ticonderoga. That's a big goal. Bobcats have been pressing the Ticonderoga defense most of the first half. We had an indirect, a dangerous play called on the right side. I don't know who took the kick. Did we? Who got the assist? Did you hear?
No, I don't think they've announced it yet.
Goal by Stacey Harwood.
Might have been Natasha Wilson.
First half, assist number 12 and number 20. Rabideau and Trudeau.
Giving an assist to Sarah Trudeau.
2 assists.
Did Kayla Rabideau take that kick? I didn't think she was there. Oh, it might have been on the set play. I'm just thinking by position it should have been Natasha Wilson, but Rabideau and Trudeau, yeah, they could have been there. One had to touch it. That's sent in on a Sentinel defense. Rabideau shot. That's dangerous. There's a goal. Hartford again. That's what I'm telling you, Kelvin. Skipped there before the keeper. She had made the initial save, and Hartford crashing the net, giving the Bobcats a 2-0 lead. 2 goals in 2 minutes, and the Bobcats up 2-0 in this semifinal game here on Hometown Cable. Always changed. Jared Perrier changed things up. He put Hartford up on. She was over on the right side in the halfback position. Moved her up on the left wing. He put Sarah Trudeau into the middle of the field. Looks like she's playing the center halfback now. Not quite sure. Emily Lashway must be out of the contest for some reason. Lashway usually anchors the middle of that field for the Bobcats. So the Sentinels from Ticonderoga find themselves in a big hole, down 2-0 to Northern Adirondack Bobcats. Although there's still a lot of soccer left. Rabideau's going to get called for taking down this tie player. And they've got a kick just inside the 25-yard line. Well, it's on the 25. Hartford with 2 goals here. I believe Rabideau got the assist on that goal. The second one, as long as getting an assist on the first one. Subs coming in for NAC. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because all the end zone is in play, Calvin. So yeah, so the 25 is actually the 35. Yeah, the field would be 120 yards long. Couple bodies there falling down. No call made. Who are you going to call it on, folks? I don't know. Good job there by the officials. Hicks.
Come on, White, get it out.
Supley in the middle of the field. Supley goes down, picked off. That ball's kicked out of bounds by the NAC defender. It's not Stacy Siskavich. I'm not quite sure what the number is there. Kelsey Torville. Yep. Throw in for Ticonderoga. About 5 minutes left here in the opening half. 2-0 is the score. NAC getting 2 goals by Stacy Harford. And the switch by Perrier put her over on the left side. Paid off. Siskavich is taking the throw. We got subs coming in. Emily Lashway returning. And Sarah Trudeau is going to get a break.
Emily Lashway in the game now for Northern Adirondack.
That goes by McNeil. McNeil pressuring the Ticonderoga defense. Now another sub for the Bobcats. Amanda Myers comes in for Kelsey Torville. Lashway with the ball now. Trying to send it down the left side. Siskavich. That's picked up by Ticonderoga. It's Heron with the ball now. Heron sends it up the left side. Burnell's there. Burnell's got to chase down the loose ball. It's kicked off Burnell's foot. She goes back to Hicks. Hicks clearing attempt. It's going to go out of bounds. It's off and tie. It'll be a NAC throw. I think the rain's picking up again, Calvin. Raining on and off here, folks. Saturday night soccer on hometown cable.
Hey, kid, how you doing?
Well, now other color commentator. Now we got Gary Kaiser standing next to Darcy Rabideau. We've also had the public address announcer. Well, we should introduce him. Who's he?
Bombard.
Scott Bombard. Helping us out. Calvin breaking out the A team. Cherish who? Oh, that's Cherish LeBombard. Oh, it's raining probably the hardest we've seen it all since we got here.
Now it feels like soccer bells.
Oh, feels like soccer. Wasn't soccer weather last Friday night, was it? And that snow. So got a pattern here going. A couple Friday nights in a row now. Nice pass by Lashway up to McNeil, but cleared by Ticonderoga. Supley calmly taps the ball up to Lashway. Lashway goes out to McNeil. It skips by one tie defender. And the sweeper has to kick the ball out of bounds. All right, somebody's umbrella's in our way.
Hey, lower that umbrella.
Darcy, that umbrella's in the way.
That's good. You're good.
Stay at it, White.
Okay, we're keeping Gary Kaiser dry and ruining our reception. Stand by, requiring our signal. Oh, we got it back now. Minute and a half left here in the opening half. Bobcats up 2-0. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, hometown cable, bringing you 2006 playoff soccer action. Cats from NAC and the Sentinels from Ticonderoga squaring off in this semifinal game. The winner of this contest will play the winner of the next game to be played tonight, Seton and Lake Placid. Scheduled starting time 7 o'clock. NAC comes into tonight's contest, the number 1 seed. Ty is the number 4 seed.
Northern Adirondack going.
Winner of both these games tonight. We play in a championship game to be held when? Thursday night? November 2nd?
I think so.
At Plattsburgh High School. I'm not quite sure, 5 or 7 o'clock time. Last year, NAC made it to the finals. They got beaten by Lake Placid by a score of 4-1. Ball's cleared away. 10 seconds or so left in the opening half. Cats with the 2-0 lead. Stacy Hartford picking up both goals for NAC. Both times the keeper made the save, but Hartford was there to kick it into the net. Halftime, folks. 2-0 Bobcats with the lead here at the half. Section 7 Class C semifinal soccer action here on Hometown Cable. We'll be back after they get a break. Are you keeping it closed? Okay.
Noise.
We need that noise. We're underway?
We're underway, but we're getting all that crowd noise.
Actually, we're ready to start the second half, and the officials were a little late getting out here. Stahl and Bayshard. Both teams were on the field waiting. NAC will start off the second half, kicking it off. On the strength of 2 goals by Stacy Hartford, Bobcats have a 2-0 lead. Burnell to Rabideau. Back to Burnell. That's put in on the tie defense. I'll take my hat off, Calvin. That way the brim of my hat won't be... Oh, don't put me on camera. I didn't shave or nothing today. I got my hunting look. The hunter's look. I got my summer beard. Actually, some here, some there. Kristen.
The hunted than the hunter, though.
Sarah Trudeau. She's on the right side here. Trudeau. Applying some pressure. Rior picks up the ball, gets it to Lajway. Lajway sends it in. That's blocked. Lajway again with the ball. It's on the right side to Trudeau. Trudeau back to Rior. Rior gets it inside to Rabideau. Rabideau gets the shot off, but sends it away wide. Goal kick coming up. Calvin said, Kayla, you got to go for the far post on that one, and low. Actually, shot was wide on the near side. Keeper had that covered. But a nice job by Rabideau to break through on two Ticonderoga defenders. Burnell steps up, sends one towards the goal of Ticonderoga, goes out of bounds. Bobcats coming in as the #1 seed in Class C Section 7. They had an 11-6-1 record overall. They were 9-6-1 and during the regular season. They won a couple games in the preseason. I believe one of them was a 1-0 victory over Northeastern in an upset. Northeastern tournament. Kayleen Scott. Is that her over there on the far side?
Northeastern thought it was an upset, but also in that tournament they beat Malone earlier, so they were playing good.
Yeah, then they were undefeated for a little while and had a little stretch of losing 3 or 4 in a row. They were out the services of Kayla Rabideau, one of their top goal scorers during that period. And then they got it back on track again in the late going of the season.
Rabideau got hurt, then when she came back, Trudeau was out for a game or two.
They picked up the #1 seed in the last game of the regular season by beating Seton at home by a score of 3-0. Rabideau, Trudeau, and Scott. And there's Trudeau. Buried him one in the back of the net. Trudeau just near the top of the 18 with a nice hard shot. Makes it 3-0. We got 36:41 on the clock. Unassisted goal. Trudeau makes it 3-0. Calvin says they gave out 2 in the first goal. No assist there. Or it was the second goal. The second goal. I said, well, no, it was the first goal, Calvin. Yeah, that was the off the set play free kick. Yeah. Uh-oh. That one deflects off the defender. Katie Charlotte diving to her left, knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick coming up for Ticonderoga.
By number 2, Brittany Heron.
Cats now with a big lead of 3-0. Ticonderoga trying to mount something here. 4 or 5 Bobcat players. Supley clears it temporarily. It's back in on the Bobcat defense. Tia Hicks, Kristen Burdell, Kayla Supley, and Stacy Siskavich anchoring the defense back there. Katie Charlotte in net. Another corner kick for Ty on the quick restart. Supley sends it back out of bounds. Another corner kick coming up for Ty.
Picked up the back from number 13, Kayla Supley. Ticonderoga corner again.
Emily Lashway getting ahead on that corner kick. Another one coming up for Ty.
Over the net. Another corner kick.
That's cleared. Now the Bobcats move it up. This is Hartford with the ball. Hartford or Kaylin Scott, one of those.
Side throw in, far side of the field.
Okay, it was Scott. That's Natasha Wilson. Little chip in on the Ticonderoga end of the field. Heidi Rior. Rior losing the ball temporarily. Heron's got it for Ty. Puts it into the middle of the field. Supley's there for, skips by her though. Stacy Siskavich swings and misses. Lets Tia Hicks step up into it. And Hicks sends it up the left side of the field. Kaylin Scott gets to it before it goes out of bounds. Rabideau now cuts to her right. Rabideau's got Trudeau. But Rabideau likes to go by the defender. And a sliding play there by Ty defender. Ball remains in bounds. Wide open. It's off the post. On the rebound, Natasha Wilson trying to hammer one home, but it goes out of bounds. It's a goal kick. Kelvin, they got the concession stand going here. They usually have pretty good Michigans down here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
At least at basketball games they do.
Good basketball Michigans. I don't know about soccer Michigans.
All right. Scott, or no, I mean Rabideau. She sends that one over the net and wide. Goal kick. Okay. The wind and picking up a little bit and raining them hard again. Tapped into Rior and Trudeau, and they can't get there. Lashway puts it in on goal. And the defender for Ty has to kick that ball out of bounds. It's a corner kick. Good pressure here by NAC. They've got a 3-0 lead. They keep applying some pressure on the defense of Ty. Rabideau sends that ball out of bounds. Ball skips up towards midfield. Burnell hustling, can't get the ball. Ty with the throw. They skip it past Burnell. Supley's there. Supley, midfield to Rior. Rior actually loses it. Supley now again. She gets it to Trudeau. Trudeau's got Rior on the right side. Gives it to her. Rior is cut off. Heron has it. Now Ty sends it down towards the NAC end of the field. It's out of bounds. Kristen Burnell will take the throw. Cats with the big lead here. Up 3-0. Ticonderoga looking to maybe provide a little revenge for the softball program, but they are in a hole here in the second half of this Class C Section 7 game. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, Hometown Cable. On a rainy, cool Saturday night. We're in beautiful downtown Clintonville. The brand new football, soccer, lacrosse, track facilities at Sable Valley High School. Trudeau had it, ends up losing the ball. Lajway, little sliding tangle. It's going to be a tie throw. So we're gotten used to the being inside here and out of the conditions, right, Calvin?
We're spoiled.
We're spoiled now.
Pay attention, John Rabideau.
Yeah, John Rabideau, NAC board, any school board members. Got Noble, people with all the money wanting to put up. Oh, we got a breakaway here. Kayleen Scott, partial breakaway at the left foot, low, saved by the keeper. Scott's crashing the net. Keeper has to kick it out of bounds. It should be a corner kick, and I believe it is.
And no matter on that corner kick, far side of the field.
Corner kick come on for the Bobcats. That'd be some real good use of some money. Put in some nice facilities at NAC. No reason why not to put a field like this over there. With some lights, bleachers. Just don't have to put them football lines across it.
Right. Although NAC did have a football team back in the first year or two.
Yeah, there was. Used to be a football team at NAC back in the 70s. Supley gets it up to Rabideau. Rabideau taps it into the right side. Loose ball picked up by Ty, knocked out of bounds. NAC throw. Another throw in for the Bobcats. Heidi Rior throws it into the box. Lajway had stepped up looking to steal it off of the Ty defender. His foot. Bobcats. They've pretty much controlled this entire contest. They have the 3-0 lead. Hicks to midfield. Now Natasha Wilson gets under that ball, but sent in on the Bobcat defense. Hicks and Burnell are there. One Ticonderoga player. She blocks the clearing attempt. Nice pass back to Heron. Heron puts it in towards the penalty area, and Katie Charlon moving to her right picks up the loose ball. Charlon's punt. It's a good one, all the way to midfield. Going to call against Kayla Rabideau, taking out the tie player right in the middle of the field. Wet conditions both teams have had to endure here. Little chip into the penalty area. Charlotte hustling. Preventing that ball from going out of bounds. Now she throws it up to Wilson. Wilson sends it down the left side. Kayleen Scott with the ball. Cuts it into the middle. Scott's cut off. Ball still skipping around there. Now it's on the foot of Rior. Rior taps it back towards the middle. Rabideau puts a little bit too much on it. Ends up on the foot of Ty defender, and they clear it out. But Burnell sends it right down the right side. Nice ball put towards the flag. Nobody there for NAC. Trudeau comes over. Rabideau steps up. NAC. They've got the numbers. Rabideau, Rior, and Trudeau. Ball's out of bounds. We've got subs coming in for both teams. Well, the funny thing is, free kick for the Bobcats. Kayla Supley take the kick. 25 minutes, about just under 26 minutes left. Supley chips it towards the goal, and the keeper, Velardo, picks up that ball. Velardo moves over to her left. Now she throws it into the middle of the field. Ticonderoga, NAC Bobcats. Had 4 or 5 different girls come out there. We've got Chelsea LeBombard, I believe, the Torville girl, McNeil girl are out there. Got Heidi Rior is now playing up on the line. Heidi Rior takes a good hit there. Burnell, number 16, cuts off Heron. Lasway's there to pick up the loose ball. They go back to Tia Hicks. Hicks sends it in on the tie defense down the right side. Rio is there to apply the pressure. Out of bounds, off and tie. I'm not sure who's playing in the middle for NAC right now. Might be Myers or Hartford.
Up in the front line is Watts.
Oh, it's Watts. Okay, number 9, Watts.
9, right?
Yeah, that's right. So the Bobcats with the 3-0 lead. They can hang on here. They will advance to play the winner of Lake Placid and Seton in a championship game to be held next Thursday night at Plattsburgh High School. Seton. Throw in for Ty. Calvin just asked me if I watched any of the World Series. He said he watched about 3 innings. That's what about I watched. I think it was probably one of the worst World Series that was ever played.
Worst team ever won it.
The worst team ever wins it. St. Louis. What it amounts to is Detroit choked.
3 wins. They win the title.
As far as I'm concerned, they showed so much composure to beat the Yankees, and then they choke against St. Louis. Nobody could hit the ball.
Can throw it.
Some guy that went 0 for 9 to start off the World Series ends up being the MVP. Somebody's going to get hurt. You seen anything going on out there, Calvin?
No.
Yeah, it's not really been that physical of a ball game.
In soccer, it's an easy prediction. Somebody's going to get hurt. I mean, there are a lot of injuries in soccer. Pretty well covered if you say that.
Yeah. Sooner or later, yeah. The NAC defenders clear the ball across midfield. Watts looking to take it up for NAC. That skips by one NAC player. Who's that over there? Number what? The far side playing the halfback or fullback position now. I don't.
Threw that in. That's McNeil.
McNeil.
This one down. That's McNeil. Yeah.
Stacy Siskavich. Oh, she's over here on the right side. Who's throwing the ball in now?
We get a number on her hair. That looks like Gardner.
Okay.
Gardner.
Jill Gardner with the throw in. Ball all the way in on the keeper. 21:45 left in regulation. Cats up by 3-0. Rior, she's going to shield that ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Bobcats.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that kids are playing younger and they get to this level with more skills. We don't see as many injuries as we used to, though. Every season I'd see 2 or 3 ambulance calls. It's been a couple of years, I think, since I've seen an actual ambulance call. I've seen some injuries, but nothing severe like we used to have.
Yeah, you're right, Calvin. I didn't. All the games I ref this year, I know what you're talking about when it comes to ambulance calls. Usually there's a game or two that you're held up. Not this year. I wasn't. Bobcats and Ticonderoga here, just bouncing the ball around like a little pinball right now. Rior trying to move down the right side, kicks it out of bounds. We're pretty much going through the motions here right now, all right, Calvin? The fans from NAC are happy. They're to our left. They've got the 3-0 lead. Ticonderoga has not been able to mount any kind of an attack. They've had a few chances.
Well, Jared has gone to his bench, so he's got a lot of other players out there that get some playing time.
Right.
He's taken a lot of the intensity out of the game, but it's good to give these kids a little time in the field and get them used to playoff pressure.
That's right. You got to give them that experience.
You never know when they might be used, and it's always nice to get everybody involved when you can. They come to all the practices.
He's got 7. Well, he's only got 7 seniors, so you know he's got quite a few underclassmen. He'll have to find a goalie for next year, but they've got a couple. They've got a real good goalie at the JV level. So to replace Katie Charlon, who is his senior keeper here.
Numbers to mention, we have number 6, we have number 7.
She came out of nowhere and did a great job. First year, I believe.
Okay, now we got rain on the windows. I'm having a hard time picking up who's got the ball. That's I know that's Heidi Rior. She goes back to Saskavich. Brittany Barron's up front. That's tapped up by Hartford. Hartford has 2 of the Bobcat goals. Emily Lajway in the middle of the field. Purrier with the luxury to be able to arrest some of his big-time players like Trudeau, Rabidou, Kayleen Scott. Keeping out the solid defenders in Supley, Hicks, Stacy Saskavich, and I believe it's
Lajway's still out there.
Yeah, Lajway in the middle. This guy just announced my name.
Scott Bombard.
Scott Bombard. All right, we'll have to see him later in the parking lot. Put my name out there in a public address system.
I don't know you were here, but
I've been trying to hide. Supley gets ahead on that ball. The weather conditions are deteriorating as we speak. Saskavich throws the ball in. Stacy's usually good for a yellow card. She's been playing kind of calm today. In control of herself. Not been a real physical ball game. We've had a couple times where people getting taken out. Oh, nice pass there to the left side, but Saskavich's going to use her speed. Kicks the ball out of bounds on the slide. We've got a umbrella in the way. Darcy Rabidou again with the umbrella. Maybe we get Scott to tell Darcy to put the umbrella down.
well, Darcy's only 4'11", so I don't know why she needs that umbrella so high.
I don't know. Somebody got to talk to Darcy. She got to get a green and gold umbrella too. All that white, red Coke colors. Barron in the middle of the field. Brittany Barron. She has pink shoes. Ball's kicked out of bounds. NAC throw in far side of the field. I believe there was a football game here last night. Sable Valley winning by a score of 20-13, I think, over Beekman.
The overtime game? Somebody won an overtime game.
That was PHS won in overtime against Augsburg. Is it the Augsburg Blue Devils or just the Augsburg Devils?
Blue Devil.
It is Blue Devils?
Shut the other window here.
Yeah. And then all you're going to do is get that all rain on it. Shot on goal. Keeper Velardo makes the save.
The rain's coming in on us here. I don't want to ruin their nice new booth here.
All right. Get their desk all wet.
I'd like to take the crowbar and tear it down, but outside of that, I don't want to ruin it.
14 and a half minutes left. Lashway sends one in. Skips past the sweeper. The keeper Velardo's there to pick up that loose ball. Velardo, she's actually played a pretty good game tonight. A couple of the Bobcat goals, she made the initial save, but Hartford, those first two, was there to get the rebound and put it by her. Siskavich puts it up the field. NAC keeping the Ticonderoga team hemmed in their own end. Crossing midfield now, Ticonderoga. Ball's over on the far side. We're in this booth now. All you can hear is me and Calvin. There's no more fans. We'll just
Blocked out.
fans are all blocked out. The weather is raining in on the booth. Ticonderoga provided the ball boys, I believe. I see, well, we got one NAC player or kid out there now. They announced prior to the game the Ticonderoga ball people. Can't say boys, it's got to be people or persons, or you got to be politically correct. Might be a girl out there.
Right. Never know.
Siskavich using her speed, moves up the right side, puts the ball into the middle. Shot on net. It goes wide, and goal kick coming up.
22.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, 22.
Cheris Bombard comes into the contest for the Bobcats. Supley taps it up. Lashway gets it under control. Lashway has that cast on her left arm. Ball ends up out of bounds over the end line. We got about 12 minutes left in regulation, or actually left in this game. 3-0 is the score. And Ticonderoga.
I gotta stay wide right now, Bill, because if I zoom in, the camera wants to focus on the
Raindrops.
raindrops. Yeah.
Okay. Do what you got to do, Calvin.
Looks like we're shooting this up in Keysville.
Or actually, it'd be like watching the game from Plattsburgh's vantage point. I mean, them bleachers are so far apart. That's the one thing I like about this field. You're a little bit closer to the action. Scott just told everybody there's another game coming, and a lot of the NAC tie people are saying, I'm glad it's not us. We're over. We can go home. Notre Dame won football today, Calvin, in case you're worried about that. 38-14 over Navy. Are you a Notre Dame football fan or not?
I'm not a,
You're not a call?
I have a little interest in football. But
Football,
I was gonna cheer for
period?
somebody to be Notre Dame. But I know Clyde Lewis, Sr. and Jr., both are Notre Dame fans, and I think Father Lewis and Joey Trombley managed to go to at least one game a year.
Joey Trombley. Shazy soccer player?
No, Shazy's school board member, owner of Kavanaugh Realty.
Oh, okay.
His cousin.
Well, geez, you tell them guys the next time they go to the game to call me up.
And a darn good play-by-play man, too. He's become the voice of Shazy Sports.
Oh, yeah?
He's
Doing their soccer games now?
Yeah, Shazy's answer to Bill Chase.
Okay.
Trombley. Must be something about being a Notre Dame fan.
Well, it must be. So who does this camera work for Shazy? Sam? Still?
Sam does most of it, yeah.
Well, that's good. Somebody stepped up onto the plate for Shazy. It's about time.
Bob Spiegel helps out. He's the town supervisor. He helps out with the play-by-play occasionally and color most of the time.
Ty puts it in the NACN. Tia Hicks is there.
Bob's son.
What is... Ooh, my God.
Fell down.
Almost got Gary Kaiser. Wow.
The flag just fell down. I'd claim an injury if I was near there.
Well, they said just Kaiser.
They only hit Gary Kaiser, you say.
Came awful close to it, and that's Gary's daughter there. All right, Karen, lawsuit. Lawsuit, Karen.
There'll be new owners of this field very shortly.
It's going to be the Kaiser field after this. The Kaiser turf.
Lauren Morrison back in the game for Ticonderoga.
Oh, you see what happened, Gary? Phil went down. Yeah, you see right there, yeah.
Well, we did get some excitement here in the later stages of this game. The flag fell down. Almost hit Gary Kaiser and his daughter.
Oh, we wouldn't want to hit his daughter.
No, we don't want to.
Maybe Gary's father-in-law.
Okay, Calvin. That was Calvin that said maybe Gary's father-in-law.
Stanley never watches hometown games.
So, all right, Stan doesn't watch hometown. NAC moving the ball down the left side, knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats. I think the rain stopped, Calvin. You want to crack that window again?
You right, Bill?
Well, we should have brought a towel. Could have put Gary to work. He could have cleared off the window.
We'll sit on the shelf before we leave.
Wind picking up, though. I'm glad we got the earlier game. I guess that's the luxury of cheering for the #1 seed. You get to play the first game.
Anyway, as I was saying before the flag fell, Jordan Spiegel is I think it's Jordan, the one that plays midfield, is the MVP in the MPAC this year.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay.
For the boys, and a huge, very unusual choice for the girls. You had the #1 all-time scorer, who was a senior, playing for the #1 ranked team in the state, undefeated. And Helen Drew did not get the MVP. They gave it to the Clark girl from Willsboro. So the leading scorer for the leading team in the state wasn't good enough.
Politics.
Did I get the seat?
It sounded interesting, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Similar thing happened out in Section 10 in basketball last year. Bruston Mariah girl. Okay. And subs coming in for the Bobcats. We got about 5.5 minutes left in this contest. Cats had a 2-0 lead at the half. Stacy Hartford picking up both goals. Kayla Rabideau getting an assist on those 2 goals. Sarah Trudeau picking up an assist on the first goal. Then Trudeau, in the early stages of this second half, buried the ball in the back of the net, and that's a 3-0 lead. Ball's out of bounds. Stacy Saskavich gonna wait until her teammate comes on the field.
5 minutes to go in the contest.
Actually, Saskavich is gonna be taken out of the game.
Jill Gardner, number 18, replaces number 10, Stacy Siskavich.
Jill Gardner comes in to replace Siskavich. On the throw-in, Natasha Wilson lets it go through her legs. Ticonderoga clears it. Tia Hicks, that skips by her. It's one of the few mistakes we've seen the Bobcat defense make. Now Kayla Supley comes back and helps out her teammate Hicks. Sends the ball over to the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Ticonderoga deep in the NACN in the later stages of this contest. 4 minutes left here, folks. 3-0 is the score. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine with contingent of others providing you a coverage here for Hometown Cable. We got a corner kick coming up for Ticonderoga. Ticonderoga had like 4 or 5 corner kicks in the early part of this half. Haven't put anything by Katie Charla yet. Lajway, one of the shorter players out in the field, getting ahead on that cross. Supley puts the ball out of bounds. Ball skips over to tie the player, out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Bobcats.
Lindsay Kaiser having a tough day here, Bill.
Yeah, Lindsay Kaiser, you better go home. You might get hurt. I'm watching a soccer game. Umbrella almost taking her off. They almost got hit by the flag. Myers trying to go in there. Isn't that Myers, number 6? Yep, Amanda Myers hustling down in the late stages of this game. Keeper sent it out of bounds. Brittany Barron inside the penalty area. Natasha Wilson trying to get a shot off. There, shot's blocked. Bobcats knocking on the door right there, but the ball ends up out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Ty. Good all-around team effort here put forth by the Bobcats. The defense keeping Ticonderoga off the board, and Stacy Hartford and Sarah Trudeau providing the offense. They have a 3-0 lead with less than 2 minutes left. They're going to advance to the semifinal or Section 7 Class C championship game. Their opponent will be determined in the next contest tonight. Someone tripped up about 35 yards out. Natasha Wilson trying to move that ball up. Official Bayshard takes it, moves it back. We're 35 yards out. Kayla Supley puts a shot towards the goal, skips on the keeper. She knocks the ball down, corrals it. About 1:10 left in the contest. Cats will advance for the second year in a row to the championship game. Last year they played Lake Placid. Possibility we could have a rematch if Lake Placid can defeat Seton in his second contest tonight. Calvin, you hanging around for the second game?
Nope.
No, me neither. Got to go find something to eat. Saturday night soccer here on Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. I want to thank Sable Valley High School for providing us with the fine accommodations we've had here today. The weather's been not the best, and Calvin and I have been able to stay dry, providing you this ball game here on Hometown Cable. Barron in the middle of the field. We're down to about 15 seconds left. Cats still with the 3-goal lead, up 3-0. Counting it down, folks. And NAC advances with this 3-0 victory over Ticonderoga. They will play in the championship game of Section 7 Class C next Thursday night at Plattsburgh High School. 3-0 the final score. Stacy Hartford picking up 2 goals. Sarah Trudeau with the other goal. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable. Want to have you all tune in for remainder of the soccer season here, and always got the winter sports coming up. Hometown Cable, where you can see all your high school action from Clinton County. Have a good night.